Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the Angel Cooperative channel. My name is Liza, and I'm here to do your monthly tarot horoscope for the month of March 2020. Welcome to the channel, and I'm excited to get into the reading for you guys. Also, reminder, this is a general reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, so please check out the other signs in your chart because those may also resonate for you just as well as your sun sign. So let's see what we have coming in for Gemini. I'm also going to be using the After Tarot deck this month. I love this deck. It's a little different than the traditional tarot. So, and it's just a little bit more interesting to change it up for you guys. All right, so let's see what's coming in for Gemini. All right, Gemini, what do we have coming in for March? Everything's popping out today. It's crazy. Woo. All right, let me just give it a little bit more of a shuffle for you. All right, Gemini. Okay. All right, we have the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, that one popped out just a minute ago. The Page of Swords, and the King of Wands reversed. All right, and your overall energy this month is the Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. All about celebration and taking, being proud of, emotionally content with a lot of things that are happening. So I do feel like this month you're going to really feel like there is some sense of pride and accomplishment. It's going to feel good, but also there's going to be some great things coming in. I do feel like some good changes. All right, let's also bring in some further clarification with the White Sage Tarot. We have the Four of Wands. Oops. The Strength reversed, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Oh my gosh, the King of Wands reversed with the upright King of Wands. Wow. Okay, let's see. Also for your overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so let me pull some further clarification with some runes for Gemini. Let's see what we have coming in for Gemini for this month. Okay, we have the Warrior rune. We have the Eye, and we have Wind. Oh, interesting. There's going to be a lot of change here, and I see that. I also want to bring in some healing energy with the crystals. Let's see what crystals we have for Gemini for the month of March. Oh, this is... we have some citrine. We have bumblebee jasper, and we have black obsidian. Okay, let's just put these back. And okay, so let's just focus in on this. I'm also going to bring in some oracle cards, but I'll throw those in at the end. I'd like to focus first on the main tarot cards we have here. We have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is all about feeling this emotional connection, satisfaction, kind of like feeling like you have, you know, you're feeling like you have almost everything that you want, but it's also energy of celebration too. As you can see, they're here celebrating, they're having a feast. And of course, all these cups are sitting here upright behind him. So it's almost like they're, you know, enjoying each other's company. People are just, it's more of a feeling of celebration. King of Pentacles is also energy of earth sign energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and also Taurus. So I could be a male energy connected to you guys for this month. Or this could even be, because, you know, the King of Pentacles is also a very solid, very stable energy. This could also mean there could be financial abundance connected to this feeling of celebration. So I do feel like that also could be coming into play for Gemini this month. It could also feel like, you know, you definitely more in control of your finances, more in control of feeling like your success is coming into play, and like there is like this sense of celebration because of it. So I also feel like that's also coming into play here. It's interesting because I have a lot of connection to we have swords, a lot of swords energy here, and then we also have the wands energy, which is, you know, the king of wands here. So I do feel like there is a lot of wind. There's wind energy and fire energy. So so I do feel like it's going to be it's almost like you're going to be fanning the fire this month. Like things are going to really start to ignite and start to take off. But you don't want to let the fire get out of control. I feel like you need to have control over the way the wind is like fanning the fire. So that's also, you know, the advice that's coming in for Gemini for this month. But, you know, with your past energy, we have the Four of Swords. So I do feel like there has been this period of time where you had to take a break or take time off, or even, you know, this more of this healing period that you had to go through. It may be that you've had to go through a loss. You've had to go through a situation that may have had to do with the home, had to do with family, because the Four of Wands is very much connected to family. So I do feel it could have been a loss in the family. It could have been a loss of a loved one. It could have been a loss of a relationship as well. But the thing is, there's this healing element to this. And I feel like it's very important that you understand that you've gone through a lot of healing. And it's helped you to get to this point. And I feel like going through this healing process has been important for you to finally get it, to finally understand the things that are important, and also to help you to get to the point where you want to go, but also to understand that even though there are situations that we put behind us that we had to heal from, that it's bringing in these new things that are coming into play. We also have, because we have the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords is beautiful energy. It's also, it's all about victory. It's about new beginnings. It's about mental clarity. You know, the Ace of Swords is a very exciting, wonderful new beginning energy. And I do feel like this is more about learning through your past experiences how to start again. And I feel like this is very strong for you. It's going to be something that's going to push you into the place where you're going to have this Nine of Cups. And you're going to have this King of Pentacles. And it feels good for you because you know now you have the wisdom and you have the knowledge. As you see here, there's this bird here that looks like it's like a very wise bird. It's a hawk. And hawks have a lot of wisdom, but you know, they are not, they're very sharp and razor focused. And I feel like this time you're coming into it with a lot more focus. And you're not going to let details, important details, go unnoticed. And I feel like this is finally the time for you to take the initiative to make these new positive changes for yourself. And I feel like it's because of a lot of past experiences that you've gone through. Even though you don't feel strong enough, just remember that the experiences have made you smarter and wiser. Even though sometimes when the strength is reversed here, it also means like that you're not feeling like that you're up for this, like you're feeling like you're not ready. And this may just be your, you know, because you're feeling weak within, like you don't feel like you have that inner strength in order to start things that are new. But just remember, it's reminding you, you have the wisdom and you have the knowledge in order to create whatever it is that you want. And you also have this warrior rune. It's just reminding you that there's a lot of sacrifices that you have made and that you will continue to make to get there. It's reminding you that you still have so much in you to continue and to not give up. Because the warrior rune is about not giving up, because you are a warrior and you are, you know, you have that energy that you're, you know, yes, you've been through these challenges, but they've built me up to where I am now wiser and I am more knowledgeable about what it is to make things change in the right direction. And with the citrine, you know, gem here, the crystal is all about abundance, and it's all about attracting money, and it's all about attracting, you know, material wealth and material, you know, things that, and I feel like this has been a period that maybe you've gone through things that you have lost. And now you're learning to regain them again. So this is really exciting energy, because we also have the bumblebee jasper. So this is also connected to your solar plexus as well. And, you know, also with citrine, it's also very much similar energy, but it's also reminding you that, you know, you have this healing, that you have this general healing energy that you're giving to yourself, because all that power comes from within you, and it comes from within your core. And I feel like it's important for you to understand that. And, you know, with the eye, it's the all-seeing eye. It's like you see the things that are important, and you understand it. Nobody needs to tell you what the right choice is. Like, you know, it's like that all-seeing eye is right there. And we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands here. So this is also charging forward, but also it's going to be sharing knowledge. You're going to be receiving good news. I feel like it could even be offers that are going to be presented to you. But it's also where, you know, you're coming into this where you're taking the initiative, but you're doing it with passion, and you're doing it with fervor. You're not like holding back anymore. It's like, because of the knowledge and the news that's coming in, it's going to really, you know, put you into the direction where you know like which way to go. It's like, because this all-seeing eye here, it's like the all-knowing. It's this inner knowing that you have about what is coming into play here. So I love that for you guys. And I do feel like there could be really good positive news coming towards you. It's going to feel really good. It's going to be very energetic, because we have the Knight of Wands. So it's going to put you into a place where you're actually ready to go after it. You're getting it on that horse, and you're going to go after it. So it's, you know, the Knight of Wands is very much a passionate energy. It's very much about going and getting it. And it's not holding yourself back anymore. So I feel like that is also coming into play. But I do see here a black obsidian. So the black obsidian is reminding you to protect yourself. And this is a very good protection energy. And it's also, you know, warding off the negative energies that are always coming towards you, and to protect yourself from not absorbing them. So especially if you know, I always wear shungite, which is just like very similar to black obsidian, where it's like a protective energy, and it protects you from that negative energy that could be coming towards you. So I do feel like that is important. As we end out the month, it's interesting because we have the King of Wands reversed along with the King of Wands upright, and we have the air element here in the rune, and this is very much like your element. It's almost like you're out of your element because you're taking on the King of Wands energy, and it's like you don't feel comfortable in that element of fire. And also it's because, like, it's interesting because the wind is contained with the fire. It's almost like you are fueling your own inner fire, and you're letting it spread, and you're letting it take off, and it's going to feel really good because you're actually going to be the one that's taking control. And it's going to feel like a place of taking on action, because fire is all about action as well, but it's also containing it with the air element. So it's like you're containing the fire, and you're learning how to control it. So that's also going to be coming into play for you. So I love that for Gemini. Let's see what other cards we have here for your energy with the Whispers of Love for Gemini for the month of March. Interesting, because this does make sense. It says slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. And I do feel like because you're taking action, it's reminding you not to jump into things too quickly. It could be relationship. It could be, moving into a different location. It could be a lot of different things. As you can see, there is like this labyrinth or this maze over here. And I feel like you don't want to back yourself into a corner. I feel like you want to take things very slowly, so that way you allow things to unfold naturally, so that they take their natural course. And I feel like that's going to be really important for you for this month. Let's also pull a Angel Power Wisdom card for Gemini. Okay, and it says faith and values. Your values are guiding principles. Use them to choose the way you live your life. So yes, this is all about your morals and your values and the way that you see the world. And just to remember to, those are things that are important to you, and to allow them to help guide you to making decisions and choices that are coming into your life. Also just the way that you manage yourself and the way, like, treat people the way that you would want to be treated. Like, remember those things, like your overall, like, your morals, and like when you're coming into situations or conflicts in your life, to remember to focus on those, especially this month. I feel like it's going to be important for you, and it's going to help you too as you're dealing with different situations coming into play. Also, let's pull a goddess guidance card for you guys, for Gemini, for March. Okay. Oh, yes, this is beautiful. It says Yamanya, and it's golden opportunity. And she says it's important doors are opening for you right now to walk through them, and to not be afraid to walk through them. I feel like things are going to really start to open up. And of course, with the Nine of Cups energy and the King of Pentacles, this is like really your golden moment to take action, and to finally, like, the doors are opening for you, and to not be afraid to walk through those doors, especially while they're opening up. And I feel like this is your time to take the initiative, to go into the places that you want to get into, but also to remind you to slow down, to not rush. And I feel like there is that containment of that fire that you have to control that. You don't want to allow the fire to burn too quickly. You don't want it to burn out, and you don't want it to overtake anything as well. So you want to have this sense of control this month, and I feel like that's also very much coming into play for Gemini. All right, well, Gemini, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again next month. Take care. All right, bye.